Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today is just going to be my November favorite since it is December 1st right now. And this is actually the first favorites video I've ever done on my channel. I actually just recently created this channel. I had a YouTube channel before, but it wasn't really anything specific. It was just kind of random. So this channel now I've kind of morphed it into specifically beauty related videos. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like it, please keep watching, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you can see all the other cool videos that I plan on uploading. I'm going to be doing everything from hauls to makeup tutorials to favorites and much more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time. Okay guys, so this is going to be the November favorites, which I'm sorry, by the way, there's a little kitty right here who's kind of playing in my lap, so in case you see like a tail go by or anything, and now he's gone. Okay, so I cannot believe that it is December 1st. That is crazy. This year has gone by so fast. I feel like I was just celebrating New Year's like last week. It's just crazy, and I know that everybody's been saying that this year's gone by really fast. You've probably heard that a lot, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. It has been a whirlwind, but I am just so excited for this upcoming year. A lot of cool stuff going on in the upcoming year, and I'm just overall excited, sad to see 2015 end, but so excited for 2016 and all that it has in store for me. So let's go ahead and jump in. I kind of have it broken down between hair products, makeup products, and skincare products. So what I wanted to talk about first was hair care, because I only have one thing this month that I was well, there's a couple things that I've been loving, but this kind of takes the cake. I wanted to focus more on makeup than hair, so I just kind of chose one thing for hair. But this is the Not Your Mother's Double Take Dry Finish Texture Spray. Again, if the camera shakes a little bit, again, it's just the cat going crazy. Sorry about that. But it's the Double Take Dry Finish Texture Spray. So it's a 2-in-1 texture, shape, and volume medium hold spray. So it's got medium hold, which means it's going to help, keep your volumization in place, but it's also got the shaping texture, so it's going to texturize and shape at the same time. What I love about this product, I'll show you the front of it in case y'all want to look into it. I love it, and I love the detail of the actual packaging, because it's like the little hair strands and they're all like kind of tussled together. They all the Not Your Mothers have like if it's curly, there's curly hair. If there's like just straight hair, it's straight hair, but this is kind of tussled to signify the texturizing, I guess. So I love the packaging of this, but the main thing I love about this obviously is the hold and the body that it gives. I hadn't really tried a lot of texturizing sprays before. I've tried a couple and I wasn't that impressed, so I was like, oh, well, all of them are bad. But I just kind of picked this up one day at Ulta and I was definitely impressed. It doesn't leave your hair greasy. It doesn't leave it like feeling heavy or, just kind of like that nasty, I feel like some hairsprays kind of give that off, and also some texturizing sprays, they leave your hair kind of feeling like greasy and like, I don't know, just nasty. But this stuff is definitely not like that at all. And I probably shouldn't do that with my mouth open. Anyways, so what it does is it just kind of like pumps your hair. This cat is just driving me crazy right now. Hold on. Okay. It just leaves your hair super like, you see that? I mean, do you see the body that it gives? Like, Obviously, I wouldn't leave it like this because I look like I just freaking have bed hair or something. But it it does leave your hair so incredibly volumized. I don't have any in my hair right now, in case y'all are wondering. But anyways, I kind of like kind of ruffle it up a little bit. I don't really know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do. So, yeah, I love this stuff. It is amazing. So definitely my definitely check it out if you've never heard of it. I love all their products, by the way. I've used their let's see, it's like I forgot what product. Stop. No. It's they have one that's like a heat protectant spray. There's one that's like a curl spray, so it's supposed to, like, I guess, leave your hair curly if you're curled. I haven't used that one. There's also one that I think is good for detangling. That one is one of my favorites as well because I have such fine hair that it just kind of helps it to not get quite as tangly throughout the day. So anyways, Not Your Mother's dry finishing spray, love. I'll go on to skincare now. There's only, oh, I also have a perfume, by the way. So actually I'll do the perfume next since there's only one thing. Excuse me. So I have been loving this perfume recently. Not quite all month long, but probably 2 out of the 4 weeks. I got the Marc Jacobs sampler thing at Sephora where you get to try both of the, I forget what the perfume is called. They're both called the same thing. I'll look it up for you guys and link it down below if you want to check it out. But I was talking to my mom about it and how I really loved one of them over the other. And she was saying, I think I have a Marc Jacobs perfume. It might be that one. Let me see. And so she goes home and checks. And it's not either of those that I tried. But it is, stop it. It is the Marc Jacobs Dot. And I just freaking love this packaging, you guys. Okay, I can't even get it right. Okay. Can y'all see that? It says Dot on it. But look at this cap, you guys. Seriously, like, this is the cutest cap ever for freaking perfume purposes, you know? I just love it. But aside from the packaging, it smells so good. It's so, like, flirty and sexy and sweet at the same time, but I don't really like sweet perfumes. I like something a little more deep, a little more seductive, if that's what you want to call it. But this stuff has like the perfect amount of sweet and sexiness at the same time, and I just love it so much. Love it. Check this out. They have them at Sephora out that you can kind of smell test them if you want to. Not Sephora, sorry. Ulta. So that's that. I've been loving it. Now, as far as skin, I'm sorry I'm playing with my hair, you guys. It's just kind of a hot mess today. I didn't even get a chance to straighten it or do anything with it because I just kind of ran out the door this morning and wanted to tape this for you when I got home. So, just a side note. So I have 3 makeup products or skincare products for you. The first one is my holy grail. Like, that was a long holy grail. It's my holy grail. This stuff is so fabulous. I'll tell you something. I have suffered from dry skin for so long as I can remember, and it wasn't until I tried this product. I have not been dry at all since I've used it. Now, needless to say, it's not necessarily like a monthly favorite because it's been months of my favorite. Like, it's been my favorite for probably 3 consecutive months now. But this month, I just wanted to, since I'm now starting these videos up, I wanted to include this as this month favorite because it's been my favorite for the past 3 months. It's absolutely amazing, and it is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is what it looks like right here. Again, sorry, stop it. My cat is going crazy right now. this stuff is intense hydration for dry, parched skin. That is no joke, you guys. It is by far my favorite moisturizer I've ever used. And I've used a lot, but I haven't at the same time. I'm not consistent with it, so like I'll put moisturizer on one day, and then the next day I won't. And then a week later I'm like, oh crap, I haven't been putting more, so I'm not consistent with the moisturizing. Now with this stuff, I've been putting it on pretty much religiously every single day, so that may have something to do with it too. But I believe in this product. What I have been doing is putting it on in the morning, and I have actually been mixing it with my primer. And the primer that I've been using every single day with this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer. I think it's the white one. And what I'll do is I'll just add a dab of that, add a dab of this, mix it up, make it kind of like a moisturizing primer cocktail. They're both very nourishing, and I just kind of mix them together, excuse me, and then I apply it all over my face, and then put my makeup on after it's kind of dried and set in. And I have not had any dryness. It is now December 1st, and I have not had any dry patches on my face whatsoever, and it's amazing. Again, I don't know if it's because I've been more consistent with it and wearing it every single day, or if it's just this, which I think it's both. But yeah, this is like a little sampler, by the way, that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag a couple months ago, and I'm using like every last drop I can get out of this stuff, but I've already purchased the big pouch of this from Sephora, so it's gonna be a holy grail of mine, I think, for a long time. So my next two products I got more recently at the beginning of the month. Sephora had a pretty big sale, the VIB Rouge or whatever sale. It was like 20% off, and these items that I got, I didn't get them in full size because I didn't want to spend money on a full size something that I hadn't tried before. I always, if they offer it, I want to get a sample of it first. That way I can really try for myself and see what I think about it beforehand. The reason for this being that I have very, very sensitive skin. There's been so many times where I've tried a product out and it's broken me out, but it's not like, it's weird, it's not like acne breakouts. It's like puffy face, huge, like weird random marks all over my face, red bumps it's like not like acne breakouts. It's like literally a reaction to some things. I don't know what products do that for me and what don't, but I just know that I have to be super careful. That's why I buy everything in small packages at first to try it out and see if I like it, and then I can buy the big thing, kind of like what I did with this. So anyways, I'll stop talking now. These two things that I got were from Sephora. I bought them for the sale thing that they had going on, and they're both in the sample sizes. This is the Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex. And I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of, there we go. Kind of weird, but anyways, first of all, let me talk about this packaging. It is awesome. Like, this is such a cute, tiny, like, I feel like it's expensive, like, well, I think it is a little pricey when you get up to the actual size, but it just feels expensive. It's got like that heavy frosted glass, and then it's this pot that's like a very, sorry, my cat is driving me crazy right now. This pot that has like the cream stuff in it, and let me just tell you guys, this stuff smells so luscious. Like, it smells like cucumber. Like, I don't know if you like the smell of cucumber. But I love it. I love cucumber water. I love cucumber salads. I love cucumber everything. And this smells just like cucumber, and I love it. Aside from the smell and the packaging, the actual good stuff inside. It is a Super 7 complex. It doesn't say on the jar, but it says on the box. It's got all sorts of good stuff in it, all sorts of nutrients, vitamins, minerals for your face, nourishing properties in it. And I've been using it at night after I wash my face, tone it, add my serum. I put this on top of all of that, and it has just, again, left my skin feeling like a baby's bottom. It has removed some of the redness from my face that I can kind of get in this general area. It feels so luxurious on the face, and it's got kind of like a cooling sensation when you apply it. This is the first ever product that I've tried from Fresh, from that brand, and I'm definitely going to want to try more Fresh products from now on because this has blown me away. And this is something that I will for sure purchase once I'm out in the bigger jar. And then the last thing for skincare is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. Again, this was just a sampler version of it from Sephora. And they had two different scents. One of them was sold out, so I had to go with the second one. It was the Apple Crisp one that I got. I'm not a big fan of the Apple Crisp smell. It does not smell like Apple Crisp to me. It smells like sugar cane and chemicals mixed together. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. If y'all have tried it, let me know what you think. But I'm not a fan of the scent. And I just got a little bit on my nose. I'm not a fan of the scent at all. I was actually going to get the other one until I realized it was sold out. But as far as the product goes, I am obsessed. I've been using it for my face, my hands, my elbows, my whatever. I've been using it, and it literally is like butter. But what I love about it too is it doesn't like leave residue like butter or like any of those real thick buttery lotions usually do. They leave kind of like that greasy after feel. Which I hate, I despise, but this stuff does not do that. It's thick at first, but then it just smooths into your skin so perfectly, and I'm obsessed with it. Not the smell, but the actual product itself, I'm loving, and I got some on my nail, apparently. Just rub that right in. Oh, and the lighting in here sucks, you guys, I'm sorry, but you could tell it's got like a nice sheen to it, right? Like, it's just beautiful. You could probably use that as like a primer or like the moisturizer underneath all your makeup if you wanted to. You could probably do that. Yeah, I've been loving that too all month long. Now we'll get into my favorite part, which is the makeup section. So I'm gonna start with foundation and then move on like I would with my actual makeup. So first and foremost, again, this is similar to the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty in the sense that I've been loving it for the past 3 or 4 months, but since I'm just now making a video on my favorites, I decided to add this in because, again, this month I've been loving it. This is the Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way Foundation. And I know y'all probably heard about it already, heard a lot of good things about it. This is my favorite foundation I've ever tried. And I've tried quite a few in my day. But this takes the cake. It is so amazing. I love everything about it. I love the things that it has in it. For one, it's got all sorts of good stuff like coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid for retaining your skin's moisture. I love the coloring of it. I am the color, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm the color Porcelain, of course, because I am very, very fair. But it's not like other porcelain foundations that I've tried. Sorry. What are you doing? You see yourself? Okay. It's not like any other porcelain foundation that I've ever use, because a lot of the Porcelain foundations, of course, they'll match my neck in being the fact that it's like so pale, but typically the Porcelain ones, I have to get like the next one up, which is typically Ivory, but the Porcelain ones are way too pale for me, even for my very pale skin. But this stuff, it has such a cool coloring to it. It's kind of like, it's like a orangish, pinkish, tannish porcelain color. I don't know how to describe it. I just love the coloring so much. I love the formula, how blendable it is. I just absolutely love it. This is the coloring on me. I'll zoom in for you. And it just blends out so, see the coloring? It's not like super pale like the NARS Sheer Glow would be in this color. It's got nice coloring to it, as long as I, bring it down my neck and make sure everything's kind of blended together, because again, it does have more of like a yellowish tint to it. But as long as I do that, I mean, look at that. Like, it just blends in seamlessly. It leaves your skin like so it just leaves your skin like super glowy and stuff. I don't know if you can tell. Look at that. You see that though? Like, it just leaves it super glowy and nice. I love it. So this has been my favorite for like 4 months in a row, and I'm adding it to this month. The next one is going to be the eyeshadow. I've been loving this Lorac Pro Mega Pro palette. It's the Mega Pro 2 palette, if I can speak. This is amazing. I got mine from Ulta. It's, I think, $59. My friend actually works for Lorac. I never know if you pronounce it Lorac or Lorac. I pronounce it Lorac just off of instinct, because that's what I've called it, but I've been trying to transform it into Lorac lately. I don't know which one's right, but I think Lorac sounds better. So anyways, this is the Lorac palette. My friend works at Lorac, and she was like, you need this palette in your life. Like, she had it before it even came out, and she took me out, got it out of her purse, and she had me like swatch each one of them with her, like, and I could just tell right off the bat, it's amazing. The formula is insane. The formula, as far as like the texture goes, they're all so buttery smooth. The pigmentation of all of these is amazing. They've got an amazing carryover as far as like as far as this goes, like, let me see, let me get situated here. Okay, so I'm grabbing Goji right now. Oh my gosh, it's so buttery. Okay. Let me just do this. Look at that pigmentation. I'm so sorry this camera sucks, you guys. I'm getting a new one, but this is my MacBook Pro. I don't know why my hand looks so blurry. I'm trying to see if the lighting is... No, it still looks blurry. I'm sorry, you guys. But this, look at this. Look at this. And that was like one little swatch of my finger from that Goji color. And that's a matte shade. A matte shade that comes off like that. It kind of reminds me of Makeup Geek. Not quite as good as Makeup Geek, because, you know, nothing really tops that to me. But it is definitely in the running for my favorite. This and also the Morphe 350 palette have been my go-tos. This particular palette I'm obsessed with too, because it's got such warm fallish, fall and winter oriented colors. So if you guys can see, it's got the warm tones in it. So, you know, we've got like the Cabernet and the Goji and the Champagne and DK Sienna and Prosecco and all these warmer shades, and then all of these nice kind of neutral shimmer shades, stuff like that. All of these colors are amazing for fall, and of course these melon tangerine colors, I mean, hello. But it's also got really great winter colors in it as well, because it's got this forest green, which I have not played with yet, but I'm so excited to. It's got this blue quartz color, which is a very, very beautiful, beautiful shimmery blue color. Oh no, it's not shimmery. See, that's cool. It's kind of like a, oh, it's not matte. It's kind of like a, what is that word I'm thinking of? Satin finish. So this one's not crazy pigmented, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot more pigmented. There we go. That's a little bit better. But it's funny because it kind of looks shimmery from the side, but then when I actually applied it, it was matte. But I think it's more like a satiny finish. Look at my finger. It's more of a satin finish because it's not glittery, but it's not matte at the same time. Anyways, so that blue quartz is great for the winter time when, you know, December is here, comes around, and really great looks for Christmas and stuff like that, for family get-togethers and whatever. This gold leaf, I think, is absolutely phenomenal for the winter time as well. They're just all beautiful, beautiful shades, and I just love the color selection. I love the pigmentation of them. That one is really, oh, look at that. Look at that. Do you see that right now? Do you? Do you see that? Like, that is gorgeous. And that one was the gold leaf one. Anyways, long story short is I love, love, love this palette. It is amazing, and it is going into my November favorites. Now we'll go ahead and go on to blush. So I got this blush. I've got like stuff all over my hand now. I got this blush when I went to the makeup show in Dallas. And it was like the NARS, what was it called? It was like the NARS Classic or the NARS Fan Favorite. I think it was like a package that came with a blush and a bronzer. And the bronzer it came with was Laguna, of course. That's like the most popular bronzer they have, and I love it. It's a little bit too warm for me, so I have to kind of just use it as just a contour, not a bronzer. But it also came with this. This is the NARS Orgasm blush. It looks kind of peachy in the... it looks kind of peachy in the camera, but it's more on the pink side. It does have peach kind of gold shimmer in it, which I actually didn't realize that. Now I'm looking at it up close. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, so not a real big fan of that. I'm not a fan of shimmery blushes in general, but this one, obviously, I didn't even realize when I was putting it on all month, because it doesn't look glittery on the face. It looks just glowy, you know what I mean? So, not a big fan of glitter blushes in general, but this one I think I can deal with because I've been wearing it all month. I've been loving it. It gives your skin such a glow that I'm obsessed with. And it's pink, but it's also like got a kind of goldish pinky, peachy undertone to it. So I have been loving this NARS Orgasm blush. I got it a couple months ago. I mean, it was back in like July, I think, but I wasn't a real big fan of it the first time I tried it. I'm not really sure why. I think maybe I just wasn't using the right blush. Bleh, bleh. I cannot talk today, you guys. I wasn't using the right brush to apply it. I think it was just picking it up too heavily. This a little bit goes a long way. So when you're using it, you want to use a, I keep wanting to say blush. You want to use a brush that's not super, super thick, more of, sort of like a thin, fluffy brush to kind of apply it, or just make sure that you're tapping off all the excess on your brush, which I've also been doing, which has been helping. But if you do not do that and you're using a thicker brush, you will put on way too much, I guarantee it, because it's just very pigmented. So a little bit goes a long way with this. But I've been loving it all month long. If you haven't tried it already, pick it up. I love it. Now this I recently discovered at the Ulta where I live, and I don't really know why I add that in, also where I live. I don't know, I just came across it one day. I wanted to get some new lashes. I love the Ardell Wispies, and all the Ardell ones are just amazing. And I usually use the regular Duo lash glue that comes in a little squirty, you know, whatever container. I don't know what this is. But it's usually the black, you know, that it's that gel. I don't know what I'm trying to say. That Duo lash glue that's, you know, thick and whatever, creamy. This stuff I found, it is the Duo lash glue. It's the brush on adhesive, and it's got vitamins in it apparently, and it's dark colored. I've been loving this all month long as well too. It's just so easy. It's just got this small, kind of like an eyeliner applicator, and you just literally like line it, swoop it onto your lashes, and then put your lashes on, and it's that easy. Now I will say, the only downside to this is that I don't feel like the lashes stay on as long as they do with the other Duo adhesive, with the actual like squirt bottle thing. It's not a bottle, it's like a, I don't know, a little squirter, kind of like a tube, the squirt tube of the Duo lash glue. I don't feel like it stays on as much, maybe because I don't apply as much as I would with the other stuff. Because you're only literally like applying a thin line, that maybe it just, you know, leaves room to come off a little bit easier. That's the only bad thing I'd say about this. I just feel like you'd have to put on like numerous layers to get like it to stay, because I've tried just one line, done, let it, you know, get a little tacky, which this doesn't take long to get tacky at all, which is another reason that I like it, because I'm not sitting here blowing and blowing on the lash trying to get it to become tacky quicker. This stuff, you just literally can swipe and put it on, but that's the only thing is I don't know if it stands up to the Duo as far as longevity goes. But this is so convenient, you guys. This is for travel purposes. If you don't want to get that whole little squirt thing out, and it can get a little messy sometimes, this is amazing. So, okay, I know you guys, I'm talking forever. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be like 40 minutes long. But the last thing I want to talk about is this Ofra liquid lipstick in the color Miami Fever. This was the one that Kathleen Lights did with Ofra. They had a little collaboration, and I love this color, you guys. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a orangish, it's like orange, but it's got red, but it's got brown. It's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like, see, on camera, on this camera, it looks kind of like more red than anything, reddish orange, but on my actual skin, it's like a orangish burgundy, kind of, it's got some hints of brown in it. I don't know. I just love, love, love this color. I've also been loving Pasadena and Mina. I was going to get some more for Black Friday, but I had to resist. I had to resist because I'm trying to save money for Christmas gifts, and by golly, I'm going to do it. So, unfortunately, I couldn't buy them. I want to buy more, try them all out. As far as the consistency goes, amazing. Longevity, amazing. The color payoff, amazing. There's not anything bad I can say about these Ofra liquid lipsticks. The smell is not bad. Okay, I actually don't think I've ever smelled these before. I'm smelling it now. Not a big fan of the smell. But the great thing about it is you don't smell lipstick, really. I mean, you're putting it on, unless it's like an intense smell, where, because it's like, you know, right under your nose. If it's intense, you can definitely smell it, but it's not bad. It's just a hint of kind of chemical-y smell. But I don't ever smell it. I thought it had a good smell to it because I never really smelled it before, but I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a big negative for me. Everything is amazing. The consistency is great. I love like how it applies. You don't need a liner. You don't need anything but, you know, the lining of your lips. The color is obviously amazing. Like, seriously, it doesn't leave your lips feeling dry. They're definitely matte because it's a liquid lipstick, but it's not super uber drying on your lips, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't start cracking off or whatever. Mine, all of these, they will literally stay on all day if I didn't eat. Well, probably not all day because I tend to like play, like I tend to like, you know, and drinks and I don't know, it'll come off eventually. But if I weren't to drink or eat anything, I'm pretty sure it would stay on a lot longer. When I start to eat, that's when I start to kind of wipe it off because I don't like eating with lipstick on. I don't know. Anyways, long story short is I've been loving the okra. Not okra, the Ofra liquid lipsticks lately. So definitely try them out if you haven't already. And that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm so sorry that it's been super long video, but I just wanted to inform you on what my favorites are this month. If you want to try them out, let me know what your favorites are in the comments down below. I'm going to link all these products for you in my description box. Yeah, I think that's it. My next video hopefully is going to be a more makeup related video, like maybe doing a tutorial or something like that for you guys. I'm super excited about it. I love this palette, so I'll probably do more with this. I thought I heard something. Probably more with this palette, and maybe the Morphe 350, Makeup Geek shades, whatever. I'll do something of the sort. The look I have on right now, the lighting really sucks in here because I think it looks absolutely beautiful. But, yeah, it's using this palette, so I will definitely have some looks with this coming soon, so stay tuned, please subscribe, love you guys, see ya.